Well, before these afternoon showers, it was pretty hot today.
Yeah, it was very hot. And we've heard too many tragic stories this year of parents leaving their children in the car and realizing it too late. KAGS HD News reporter Chris Costa shows us just how hot it can get inside a car and what you need to do to keep your children safe.
Luis Piedra is trying to keep his 4 sons cool this summer. He says he's heard too many sad stories of parents leaving their kids in the car and coming back to tragedy.
I just can't believe how somebody can just leave their kid in the car. You know, I don't care if it's for 2 seconds.
And we've got readings anywhere from 140 to 180 in the back.
According to the Department of Family and Protective Services, a car in 100-degree heat can heat up by 40 degrees in just 15 minutes. That's about the time it takes to run in and get 1 or 2 items from the grocery store. And some surfaces in the car can reach close to 200 degrees.
That inconvenience is 10 times worth the peace of mind versus having a child injured or die in your car.
Right here in this spot, it's about 89, almost 90 degrees, but inside the car, it's a lot hotter. And this car's only been sitting here for about 5 minutes. But on a day like today, it can be up to 102 degrees inside the car, and that can cause irreversible brain damage or even worse.
Children don't have a lot of control of their environment and things that happen to them. They have to depend on parents, the adults that have the responsibility for them. So it's heartbreaking when children are involved in something that can be tragic.
Not only is it tragic, it's illegal. Leaving a child under 7 years old alone in a car is a Class C misdemeanor, meaning a pretty hefty fine. Luis says he'd never leave his kids alone in the car.
I'm real protective over my kids. Anything they do, you know, I make sure that I'm right there with them. Or, you know, I can't imagine somebody even being that irresponsible to leave, you know, a kid in the car.
After all, a little common sense can mean the difference between life or death. In Bryan College Station, Chris Costa, KAGS HD News.
Police and EMTs recommend taking a purse, a wallet, or a cell phone, something that you have to have with you, and then leaving it in the back seat with your kids. That way you will have to take your child with you when you go into a store. Tonight at 10, if you think leaving your dog alone in the car is a different story, well, think again. We'll tell you how bad it can get.